The past pandemic-filled year, a lot of families have seen some big changes in how we eat and how we get our food, and companies have gotten creative when it comes to grocery shopping, bringing options like delivery right to our door. And as we navigate through these different food fads together, we want to bring in Instacart trend expert Laurentia Romanek for some insight on this, and she joins us live this morning. It's great to have you. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So I guess congratulations to Instacart. The delivery service is going gangbusters. What has been the most popular go-to when it comes to grocery trends?
Oh my gosh. Well, one of my favorites is that the Sunday shop is over. Now that customers are shopping online, instead of having to go in during their free time on the weekends, they're able to build their carts throughout the day, between meetings, between doing something with the kids. And so we're seeing groceries getting ordered at all times of day throughout the week.
Yeah, so how has this helped people exactly? I know, for older folks who maybe, in the early part of the pandemic, there was great concern about going to the grocery store because of safety issues. I imagine, not just the convenience, but obviously safety and just the idea you can get a whole bunch of stuff delivered and for a reasonable price. I mean, this is very attractive to a lot of different kinds of people.
Yes, actually, we've seen family dynamics and who's using Instacart change a lot as a result of the pandemic. So certainly seniors are up on our platform. They're our biggest growing demographic as they start to learn about how to shop online and shop for groceries online. We've actually built a support center for those individuals to teach them what it means to buy something on the internet. But we've also seen things change in the nuclear family. If normally there was one person who would go to the grocery store to get goods, it's now the kids building the cart with mom and dad. When you're online, you can all sort of just log in and start populating things. And so we've really seen Gen Z getting their hands dirty and thinking about what to cook for dinner for the family.
Has it changed at all from the trends that you see in what we eat, actually, and how we view cooking as a family?
Yes, there's been some really interesting changes. One of my favorites is, and maybe this is because of the Gen Zs getting more involved, we're seeing things like TikTok really being used to find recipes. So social sharing of food had been taking off even before the pandemic, but now finding recipes online has become a big thing. Whenever one of these recipes takes off, we'll see the ingredients for that recipe surge on our platform. Another habit that we see coming up here is mindfulness around healthy food. As customers have been cooking at home, they've started to think a lot more about the ingredients they're putting into their dishes. And so people have become much more healthily minded. And I think that one's here to stay.
So DoorDash and Instacart both planning to launch credit cards in the very near future. Instacart teaming up with JP Morgan Chase. Why is the credit business important for these companies moving forward?
I appreciate that question. I'm actually a trend expert on what people buy, so I can't speak to that one. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Do you think people will stick with this grocery delivery trend after the pandemic is over?
Yeah, absolutely. We interviewed customers from across the country, not even Instacart customers, just the general population. And 77% of them told us that they plan to continue using groceries or online grocery to do their shopping.
Gotcha. Laurentia Romanek, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much for having me. Have a good day.